Hello everyone, BlueJack287 here. Welcome to episode 3 of Let's Play Banished. This is take 2. I was just almost completely done recording an episode. I looked over and when I had hit the record button, my microphone was all connected to OBS. And for whatever reason, it decided to disconnect itself right as I started the recording. So I recorded the whole thing without a lick of audio. So, let's do it again, huh? Oh, I'm so mad right now. Oh well, it happens. Alright, what are we doing? I'm going to have to repeat all my steps. So we are building a chandlery right now. Actually, let's go ahead and get this going. Which will not take very long at all. Now, if I recall, we have some people, some youngins that are ready to move out on their own. So, I'm going to go ahead and, I believe this is where I put that house before. God, seriously guys, I had gotten so much done in that episode. Hopefully we can repeat that. Alright, so yeah, we need a house there. Now, food is looking good. Logs are looking good. Blacksmith, I am going to up the tool limit, I think, to 40. There's just no reason to stop making tools at this point. We want to get a nice big stock of them. So we do have 4 laborers. I'm going to add a hunter. And then I'm going to wait. I'm going to add it once this chandlery is working. We're going to put the extra laborer there. Alright, and they're not doing a whole lot much else. So I want to go ahead and collect all these resources here because we're going to be building things this episode. So go ahead and just clear that whole peninsula. Alright, chandlery is good to go. I'm going to add that person there. So yeah, logs are still a little bit of a limiting factor for us in our expansion. Probably because this forester lodge we just had to put it in a very inefficient starting spot, which just kind of happens that way. But we did work on clearing all this upper area before, and they'll slowly work on. Actually, I'm actually just going to go ahead and designate these logs or the stone to get collected. Might as well just go ahead and do it while we have some downtime. Alright, so the house is built. So there we go. We had a pair of youngins move in, which is excellent. So this chandlery will start producing candles, and candles we're going to be using to sell. So one thing I actually was almost done with in the last episode before I realized the mishap was I was building a trading post right here. So I actually will repeat that spot. Oh, food. What is happening? Food is very low suddenly. Well, probably because I built this house, right? There's not a whole lot there. That does not account for the sun discrepancy. Okay, we're going to keep an eye on that. And we have plenty of open food spaces. We have 1 hunter, 3 fishermen, and 1 gatherer slots open. And then the beekeeper can be switched over from beeswax to honey to be another extra food stores if we need it. But I think we'll be okay. Alright, so we have more. Not quite ready to move out, but soon. Oh, there's a 10-year-old female. So we actually are going to need more houses. So let's dirt road down, and I am going to add a house here. Just go for it. YOLO. Because at this point we just need people. We need to expand our settlement, but in order to expand our settlement, we need the people to actually do it. So let's work on increasing our population for the time being. Alright, we're up to 40 tools. Excellent. Still holding at low 400s in food, which is not fantastic by any means. So here we are producing glass. We are starting to get some candles to move in, or to roll in, I guess, flood in. What word am I thinking of? I don't know. Roll in, I guess, is what I was thinking, but it just sounded stupid when I said it. Another child born. It's up to 33 people. We've gained 3-ish since the episode started. Oh, and I actually did look up this textiles. It appears that it is glass and beeswax, counting towards that. And maybe something else too, but I personally would not those as textiles, but there you have it. Alright, food is bouncing back a little. Yeah, so we have a few that are about to come of age. So we have 2 9-year-olds and an 8-year-old, it look like. So they are very close to becoming adults and becoming becoming a part of our workforce. And I do apologize for last episode. I was not in the best condition when I did that recording. I'm doing better today. Still not 100%, but at least I don't feel like I'm dying. Stockpile is very full. Wish they'd moved some of that over here. Or at least use it to build. Alright, there's that house. So, only have female in it, but we have a couple of males that are about to become adults. So they'll move in there as soon as they hit 10. So slowly working on getting this all collected. Okay, so I'm actually gonna. So the trading post is one of the big projects I was working on last episode, or this episode that I'm repeating. I'm gonna go ahead and place it for the time being. We're not gonna build it though. No reason to do that yet. And then we're going to do a road here, like so. We can at least get the road built to it. We're just not going to construct the actual thing yet. And the other thing I had been discussing last episode is getting another blacksmith up. I did that later on in the episode. I'm going to go ahead and place it now, just so we can avoid any problems that may pop up in the future. Which I had it right there, but clearly it is having other thoughts. So we'll do that. At least get it placed. We don't have to worry about building it yet, but I just want to have that placeholder there. There we go. So that male did move in. So we have another mating pair, and this couple actually already had a child, which is very good. Do you have another laborer? So let's max out a hunter. The reason I'm maxing the hunter first is because we really need coats, and to have coats we need leather. So the only place we have right now to produce coats or produce leather is the hunting cabin right now. Eventually we are going to, and I can actually click on it here, we'll be able to either get sheep to produce wool, or cloth you actually make from a crop of some kind, I believe. But we obviously do not have access to either of those for the time being. So we'll just try and produce as much leather as we possibly can. Eventually we'll get we can even do like a silkworm hut. Yeah, so flax and cotton are the two that we can weave to make cloth and whatnot. So we got a ways. Well, we're having a lot of children born. We're up to 36 people now. Oh wait, we have 4 laborers. Hey, we'll add a fisherman, and we'll add a chandler, I think. No, I take that back. We'll add a beekeeper. Alright, I think they've done collecting all that. They still haven't collected this stone, so they'll go work on that next. We do need more logs. I will designate some more trees here to get cut down, because we're about to have a lot of building projects. So let's get plenty of logs ready for that. Holy crap, it's 100 degrees out. Our poor colonists. I have actually never seen triple digits in this before. Dang. That's hot. That's real damn hot. Food. Suddenly becoming an issue. Alright, beekeeper, sorry, but you're getting pulled. And we're going to put you in gathering. Because gathering is kind of the biggest food source in this game, to be honest. You just really can produce so much. But food is dropping low rather quickly, so we are up to 37 now. So we've had 7 people born since the start of the episode. We still have 2 more food positions that can be filled if necessary. There we go, so now we're getting some logs. So the trading post is actually going to take a while, so I think I'm going to go ahead and unpause that and we'll start working on it. So now that we actually are producing glass and candles, there we go, both of those. We'll be able to use those to trade. We won't have enough to trade for the time being, but it's going to take quite a while for them to get all that stuff hauled over to this trading post. Might as well do it now. And children-wise, there's an 11-year-old male and 11-year-old female. So there actually is another mating pair. I'm going to build another house. I'm being a little aggressive on my house building right now, but we need people, so go for it. So work on the trading post and the house. Hopefully they do the house first, honestly, because it would be so much faster. Need so much less for it. We also are going to need more logs, so let's go ahead and chop down some trees like right here. That should all be outside of the circle for our forester. And I'm actually going to increase the priority of the house too. Just do that first. Yeah, the trading post is about 2/3 supplied with the logs it needs. But I mean, we got 2 builders not doing anything. They might as well be working on this house while our laborers are stocking this trading post with the necessary materials. Might as well. Checking the microphone, still working. Good. I'd rather not have to do this episode again a 3rd time, or I may rage quit. Yeah, so we do have. There we go. That house is ready to be built. Then we have a 3rd laborer too. I'm going to add him to the fisherman list. So we have 1 more food position open. Next we'll probably do a fishing dock, another one, because we have plenty of access to water, so might as well maximize those. House is almost ready to go. Build faster, people. Build faster. There we go. There they are. Their mating pair has moved in. So yeah, I'm actually going to go ahead and build their this fishing dock. Can do that. With that. I think there's more. Well, maybe not. No, I think that's more water. I'm not going to open it up yet. We're at least going to get it put there, and then we'll get the road built to it. So our population is, we have some of our population aging a little bit. Some people are like their mid-upper 40s. I don't know at what point they stop being able to reproduce, but they're kind of hitting that point, if I recall. I think that's a 10-year male. They have not had another child. That's usually a telltale sign that they're done having children. The game is just so chill. I love it. How's this blacksmith coming? Need 23 more iron, and then they'll be good to go. Once this is built, we'll probably open up the fishing dock, maybe? And then we'll do the blacksmith. But do we need to do any more houses in the meantime? I should check that. So we have a 9-year-old male, 9-year-old female. Yeah, we're going to have to do another house too, because we got some more people coming of age. And there's a 10-year-old or something over here, right? Yeah, or 11-year-old now. So we actually are going to need more houses. We'll probably do a house over here I'm gonna go ahead and get that. Same thing as before. I'm gonna go ahead and get that placed. No, we can't put it there, really. Damn it. Nothing there, huh? Okay, well you can live across from the blacksmith. We'll pause it though. Do not need to actually build it yet. I just want to get it placed because I want to focus on some of these other buildings first. Oh, food is almost done. Okay, Forester, take away. And we're gonna open up this fishing dock right now. We can't wait. Damn, that dropped fast. So I was opening up at this house. Probably did that, huh? Drat. I should have been paying more attention to that. Trading post is getting there, but still ways to go. Drat. Oh, that's actually peaking back up again. That's good. Alright, so we need these kiddos that are like right on the cusp of adulthood. They need to cross that threshold and start working for us. Firewood's getting pretty low, but we're in late winter, so it should start warming up, and then supply will steady or increase again. There we go. There's an extra laborer. Good. So let's add another forester. Actually, we had 2 extra laborers. I'm going to add a trader now. Okay. So, no, not beeswax, candles. I know firewood's low. Okay. I'm going to set it for 200 candles and 200 glass for the time being. Because that's all I'm producing those 2 goods is to trade with them. So. I'm aware food is low. We're working on it. What we need is a little bit more stone, and that will be ready to go. Oh, we had another snowfall. All right, food's down again. We're up to 40 people though, which is fantastic. We definitely have to have more food services. Honestly, I could do another apiary. They produce a ton of food. And the one I have right now is actually just producing beeswax, which is not food, so. But I already have this fishing dock designated, and it's nearly fully stocked, just a little bit more stone. I need one more laborer to come haul things and we can build it. Is it you? I believe it's you. There we go. Okay. Go ahead and get that constructed, boys. We're almost out of food completely. And we have nowhere... Well, I guess I can switch that apiary over if I need to. Much beeswax. So we actually do have plenty of beeswax. So yeah, I'm actually going to switch this over to honey. And then we'll add another worker to it. The food is steadying, huh? Tell you what, let's actually not add to the beekeeper. And actually I'm going to keep it on beeswax. Because then we have another fishing dock, and we suddenly have a ton of new laborers, so we'll do that. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to do. We're going to just increase this food limit a little bit, because I don't want to stop producing food. Why would you ever want to do that? Especially in Banished. There we go. Good deal. So a bunch of people just became of age. I'd really like to build another house, but our food supply is a little rocky at the moment. So let's actually wait and see if that steadies a little bit here, increases. They're still popping out kids, so. I just don't like waiting too long to have people move into their own house and start reproducing, because then you start having these huge age gaps in your population. It's just a little bit, it can be a little bit awkward to handle. Because essentially you'll have like a huge swath of your population will die off at once due to old age. And yeah, that can be a little dicey. I know food is low. We have a lot of people doing food. They're just not very fast about it. Kinda want to build another apiary, honestly. It's actually a super good food source. Can I build the other? I can. So we'll just build the apiary, the next apiary right next to the other one. Efficiency. I'm actually not going to build it yet, though. I'm going to at least get a have a placeholder there for it. Damn it. Okay, I'm going to drop down a forester and add another fisherman. Hmm. 24 stone, got it. 54 logs, got it. Should I do it? Might as well, huh? What else are laborers doing right now? The answer is nothing. Yeah, it's giving us so much fun. If you've never played Banished, I highly recommend that you do so. It is just such a fun game. So relaxing, so chill. No stress involved. It's just a very easy game to play. Trying to think what our next moves will be. See, I've already done like planning like this, so I don't recall if I did it on this episode or the one that was the mishap. So at some point we're gonna need another foresting area, and the place I settled on I think was here. Because everything else is too far away. Like it could go up here, but that's really far away from everything. Here, I mean, we could do one in here, but we have this huge hill that's not gonna be a workable area, and there's a little bit of within the ring up there that would not be usable. Here is a possibility, but it's just really far away from everything. Same thing as for here and like for down here. At some point we'll spread that way, we just can't right now. Okay, I'm going to drop one fisherman and add a beekeeper. You are producing, yes, honey. Okay. Do that. So now we actually have 2 more food spaces we can fill if necessary. Food is back up to 700, so that's actually looking good. So I'm going to be greedy and go ahead and build this extra house. We're still at 41 people. Reserve of logs is low, huh? Okay. Let's get some more trees down. Just do it. I'm actually tempted to do a stockpile right here. We'll do a small one. We'll do a 5x5. How about that? Better than nothing. Just to help reduce some of their workload or distance to do things. Alright, quick child check. So anyone become of age? We have an 8-year-old there. A couple of young teenagers that could move out. There's a 9-year-old. So yeah, just that house is good. Oh, we got a fire. Shit. It's on fire. The wind house. We have 2 wind houses on fire, boys. But we do have a well, so they are hopefully, yeah, they're all putting it away. Damn it. So, oh shoot. We're gonna have a whole bunch of people homeless. We have to repair those houses. Yeah, damn it. Oh god, we're losing a whole crap load of things. Fishing dock is down, we've lost 3 houses. Holy crap. We got problems. We'll drop this down for now. Put those into beekeeping, I guess. Boy, we're gonna lose half our town. We have a well. Use the well. The well's right here, boys. They're going the wrong way. Dang it all. So this did not happen in the other episode. Let's hope the fire stops there, huh? Oops, 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 oops. There we go. And do what I want you to do. Stop it. Jesus. Okay, we'll rebuild that immediately. That is our first priority. Back up to 5. And just go ahead and rebuild all these, please. Quickly before winter arrives. Well, that was really unfortunate. Oh, we gotta completely rebuild them from scratch. Oh, man. Oh, see, that's a problem. Because we built this house, but then an existing family moved into it that was kicked out from the fire. So we actually did not get the mating pair that our new pair in there. Oh. Alright, well, they got all their broken stuff out of there. Definitely has dipped a little, huh? And we're running out of stone kind of fast. Okay, guys, it is snowing and you are not stocking these new buildings with anything. Oh, that's why I have things designated over here to... Okay. Cancel removal. Cancel removal. Why are you not doing this? Thank you. Jesus. Try that building because they're over here doing other stuff that I don't need right now. We're going to need the stone though, so I'm going to designate just a little bit of stone to get collected right here because we're going to need that. Because otherwise we're not going to have enough to rebuild all this stuff. Oh, we have a trader coming too. We don't have a whole lot to trade. I wonder if you'll have anything good or not. Man, we have 9 people homeless right now. Come on, get this stuff built, guys. Okay, well, the fishing dock's gonna go back up. Iron, tools, and logs. We do not need either of those things, so dismiss him. Okay, so the fishing dock is getting reconstructed. Okay, we got 2 houses ready to go. Hopefully this third one will be ready to go soon too. So location would go away now. Okay, fisher dock is up and running. So beekeeper could drop down and add some fishermen. I actually had 3 fishermen, I believe. Let's get that food production back up. Here's one house. Again, an existing family moved in there. But our food food stock is gonna go down to nothing now, though. So all these new houses need to go collect food for their families. So let's just go ahead and max out all food buildings. I have 0 choice in this matter. Boy, rough development, guys. Let's at least get them out of the cold. There we go. Alright, so everyone is now housed again. This house is going to get constructed, and then there'll be a new family that's going to move into here, or a new pair. But we cannot build any more houses right now because we have no food stores left. Yeah, we even have everything maxed out, food-wise. We're gonna actually move this over to honey for the time being. So we're gonna stop producing beeswax. We have plenty in store. We're gonna start producing honey in here instead. We're up to 45 people, so we've actually increased our population by 15 this episode so far. They are producing food again, yes. We have some houses where food's gonna be a little bit lean. I'll just crank out as much food as we can, I guess, and go from there. Damn, that really cramped our style. I don't know why that... Usually that well helps put out fires faster, but they didn't even use it. They went to the water instead. Oh well, I guess we just had that well sit there and look pretty, huh? And... how are we doing on time? Oh, hey, it's been 31 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and pause here. Alright, well, that was a rough episode, both on the end of our town and on the end of me, since I had to basically do it twice. And then we lost these 3 houses, and then the fishing dock to a fire that we had to rebuild. So now our food stores are crap, because as soon as we had to rebuild these houses, they went and grabbed as much food as they could to try and stock their houses, and now we have no food left in store. So, we have all of our food buildings maxed out as of now. And I don't really know what else to do. It'll probably take a little bit of time for that to stabilize. And switching that second apiary from beeswax to honey will help too, because apiaries produce a lot of food. I'd put them at number 2, probably behind the gatherer hut. They're very good. So hopefully that will help that situation out. And then other than that, it's a matter of continuing to grow our population. We will need to set up a second foresting area fairly soon. We also will need to build that second blacksmith because we do not want to run out of tools. That is bad news, bears. So that will be on the store or on the agenda for the next episode. It will probably be a while before I record again. It'll be a couple weeks because I am going on vacation for the first week of February, for 10 days. So I have episodes. This is going to be the second episode I'll release during that time, I believe. Or at least the episode I will release during that time, and then I'm going to do some Dwarf Fortress recordings to release. Both in the week that I'm recording this, and then the week I'm gone too. That I should have access to computer and stuff. Because I'm not going to where there's no internet. I'll have internet where I'm going, so I will be able to do some edits to my channel. So that's kind of on the plan. And actually, I should maybe just do a channel update explaining how everything is going too. Might as well I'll just do that too. But all right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching part of our town burn down. We actually did not lose any people, which is good. And I will see you guys again on screen soon. Bye bye.